Avery, here's a look at one of your runs from the Stratton GS. You did a good job, had some nice skiing. Let's check it out.
On red.
All right, good job. You got a nice cheering section I can hear. Yeah, it was some good skiing. Good line up here. Pretty level, hands in front, which is good. All right. Rolling them up. Got a long outside leg, short inside leg. Carving some turns. That's great. Yeah, good position going over the knoll here. Right, hands out in front, that's cool. It looks like ankle flexion in both feet, which is great. You know, if you want to get picky, I can see, you know, your outside ski is rolled up more than your inside. Just looking at the Fisher symbols there, you can see that they're not quite the same. So ideally, we want to roll up both skis to the exact same edge angle. But one thing we've been working on all year, we need to continue, is sometimes we kind of lean in. You can see the outside hand all of a sudden going higher, right? Because we're no longer really balanced over the outside ski. We're kind of leaning in a bit here. Right, outside hand goes up high, and then we lean in. So we got to make sure, right through here, we're going to drive that outside hand down out over the downhill ski and raise inside shoulder. And you have the opposite going on there. So what does that do? Well, can't really pressure the outside ski, can't bend it as much. The turn kind of, the arc lengthens, end up getting a little bit lower. And it's going to happen here again. You're going to see outside hand, left hand go way up. So we know that is falling to the inside, and again the arc lengthens. It takes longer to come around. We're not bending the ski as much, so we can now we're coming in here, running a low line. We're going to intersect rise line, that imaginary line drawn up from the gate, drawn up the hill. You know, without as much elevation or space above, so you know you're going straight at it kind of, because your arc lengthened. And now we're going to run this big low line down here. See the spray, and now you're going across the hill, right? We want to be going diagonally this way. I didn't draw that well, but much more down the hill diagonally, and you're going right across the hill, which obviously will slow you down. Right? And again, we're just going to continue to, you know, late turns into late, turns into later sometimes, so it's hard to get back on track. So you're just going to run that low line for a couple of gates, and then eventually get back on track. And you can see normally you should be tucking here, but you killed your speeds and you felt it, so you're going to just skating and poling and whatnot, which is fine. That makes sense if you're going slow enough. Again, as we've been talking about, we don't need the big V tuck. Doesn't help, slows you down actually. You're on your inside edges. Just bend your legs, as we talked about prior to the race here today, this day. We don't need that, we don't want that. Bend your little legs to get low and not do the old big V there. But like I said, outside of a couple lean-ins, it was a pretty good run, good day. That's going to be our focus, as it has been all year, to get level and be balanced over the outside ski.